I started to record this video series is because I want to defeat my emptiness, numbness, or boredom in my life. To deepen my insights, I would like to take this video this time. These days, I'm into reading books. My reading books attitude is not constant like reading a book every single day. In my case, my urgent pulse that I would like to swallow print types as long as I can emerges all of a sudden, and I start to read books as possible as I can. So my reading books attitude is not constant, it is more intermittent. I am ashamed about it because my modern Japanese teacher at my high school recommended us to read books constantly. Also painting as well. I cannot paint a piece every single day. Something like energy kind of thing is accumulated and I start to paint something by following the overflowing of energy. I am ashamed by this. This is also because my painting mentor at high school days taught me to paint at least one piece every single day. They are old men, but I guess as they lived through prior to me and they passed through young age, with their experiences or wisdoms, they do recommended me to read or paint constantly. But even I think about it, I cannot understand why they taught me to do so yet. When I surrender myself to the impulse of reading deep sentences, I'm so greedy and with some kind of momentum like speed. However, eventually, when I cannot encounter nice books seamlessly, I lose the speed and I stop following words. It also happens when I'm painting. I do paint as if I'm flipping my bucket that contains my passion of painting over a new canvas. My painting attitude is so explosive impulse and it's lacking the delicacy. I have continued this explosive reading and painting since I was younger, step by step or each exposure by each exposure. I wanted to my painting and reading to last longer or constantly. I am trying it, but it's still naive. But one thing I realized that having right question is a key to sustain passion of reading and painting. If my question is on the right way, my reading becomes to have more flow because I would like to explore my thinking deeper. If my question is on the right way, my painting becomes to have more flow because I would like to explore my expression deeper. Like this, when the question in my mind is clear enough, the explosive impulse for reading and painting behave well and explore it effortlessly. At this point, we will encounter a question that is, how do we ask to ourselves the right question? How do we evaluate the rightness of the question? How does the question form into legitimacy? For this episode, I would like to think about how to have a right question. In here, let's have a look at Confucius' words. The master said, "Do I possess knowledge? No, I do not possess it." Yes, if even simple men come to ask a question to me, I clear my mind completely and truthfully investigate the matter from one end to the other. Hideo Kobayashi, a Japanese cultural critic, translated this into modern Japanese. I would like to translate it into English now. A man came to me and asked a question. His question is so ambiguous, but I did think his question truthfully, and I just asked him like, what you wanted to ask is this, right? Many people ask me, do you possess knowledge? I don't possess it, but I just doing this rethinking questions. After this translation, Kobayashi continues, learning is not receiving a finished knowledge. Teaching is not giving a finished knowledge. The primary importance here is willingness of questioning and asking. Additionally, Kobayashi said that Is there a right way to acquire knowledge or wisdom than coming up with the continuous effort of right questions? The rightness here is how much you can be sensitive to your own question, or how much will you have your willingness to solve your own question. In Japanese, the sensitivity is called kanno. Kanno means your mind is moved by some subject or object and started to take action. If you lose this kanno, sensitivity to your own question, the question falls into mere formality. For constantly being sensitive to subjects, we need to manage this sensitivity well. Next act, we will consider about this management for this sensitivity. Constantly being passionate, in other words, could be constantly be sensitive to your interested subject. And key aspect of this constance is having the right question that you can feel willingness to know the answer. Otherwise, your curious question would fall into mere formality. It is not always easy task to find the right question constantly. In this case, it's important to have a tolerance of ambiguity, even under the pressure of unknown and uncertainty. With this tolerance, continue to seek the clearer or right vision for yourself. Nobody would tell you the rightness of your vision, so it could be said that independence of judgment is to some extent needed. Also, flexibility might be needed for your judgment and gain new perspectives from others. Playfulness could be the key component too, to enjoy the overall process. Sustaining willingness to know or seek your own interest with sensitivity is important to manage the numbness, emptiness, and boredom. So I started to take in this video to defeat my emptiness, boredom, numbness in my life, right? And I now realize that why my teachers in high school, painting teacher, Japanese teachers, say that to constantly reading a book every single day or painting a piece of artwork every single day, right? I guess they already know the vastness or process of the confronting the emptiness and so on, and that's why they say that in a short sentence, like constance of doing it. And now I realize that how they are good teachers and how the advice is so accurate in this case. And now I want to translate my question to the emptiness. So far I was asking to myself, will passion defeat the emptiness? But I would like to transform it into will the continuous sensitivity to the subject in this world would defeat the emptiness. So thank you for your listening. See you next time.